Thank you, Presiding Officer. To ask the Scottish Government whether it has considered all the implications of a border between an independent Scotland and England.
Cabinet Secretary.
Thank you very much. The implication of independence is that Scotland will be both wealthier and fairer. On average, comparable independent countries to Scotland cited in the first paper in the updated independence prospectus have national incomes per head £14,000 greater than ours. As Mr Bibby will be aware, the leader of the UK Labour Party has said, and I quote him, "Let me be very clear with Labour, Britain will not go back into the EU. We will not be joining the single market. We will not be joining a customs union." That is the bad news, but there is some better news. Keir Starmer has also pledged this. Labour would eliminate most border checks created by the Tory Brexit deal.
Point of order, Neil Bibby.
Point of order. There are standing orders, Presiding Officer, that the members are meant to address the question that is put. I don't believe the Minister is addressing the question that I've asked, which was about the full implications of a border between independent Scotland. The answer seems to be about national incomes and various other things.
I would suggest that the member is now supplementary and perhaps will be able to tease out further information. Mr Bibby.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. I thank the Minister for that answer, which was not an answer to the question on the order paper that was put. The Scottish Government have asserted they will not be required to accept the Schengen Agreement, which the EU has been clear applies to any new state that wishes to enter the bloc, instead indicating their desire to continue being part of the British and Irish Common Travel Area. In order to make that work, can I ask the Cabinet Secretary, does this therefore mean that the Scottish Government have accepted that an independent Scotland would be required to align its immigration policies with the continuing United Kingdom?
Cabinet Secretary.
Can I just gently suggest to Neil Bibby, if he wants to have full answers to questions, making points of order in the middle of ministers trying to answer them is probably not the best way to get answers. The best path for Scotland's future is to become independent, to rejoin the European Union, to manage our borders appropriately and escape the disastrous Brexit-based economy both Labour and the Tories are intent on inflicting the people of Scotland. I would ask Neil Bibby to reflect on the commitment by Sir Keir Starmer, who has pledged that Labour would eliminate most border checks created by the Tory Brexit deal. Is that a commitment or is it not?
Well, I think this is questions to the government, so I'm not entirely sure that for Mr Bibby to answer in this context any questions. But moving on to the supplementary.